welcome back. So I'm reading here, guys, an article from Pinky Villa. It says Sean Diddy Combs' legal team has come forward with claims that the freak-off videos support the disgraced rapper's defense. So this is an article published on January 15th by Ipshita Chakraborty. So let's see here. The following, okay. So let's see. According to a new court filing, the legal team for Sean Diddy Combs claims that videos of what they term alleged freak-offs prove the sexual encounters to be consensual and contradict prosecution claims. I just want to insert the fact that there's also, allegations about drug use, forced drug use, by way of putting it into, champagne or drinks for the victims. So someone appearing coherent and consenting in a video, I don't think that proves the case 100%. I do see sources seeing this assertion from the legal team and thinking that, P. Diddy is going to get out, which I don't agree with, because there's still the allegation regarding the minors. And if we have actual victims who are stating their case, you can't refute that with just the videos. So although he thinks that the video is his proof and his case, I don't think it's the end all be all. Attorney for Combs argued that the case against him is deeply rooted in sexism and puritanical views. They stated that the prosecution's accounts of the videos were misleading. There are no secret cameras, no orgies, no other celebrities involved, no underground tunnels, no minors, and not so much as a hint of coercion or violence. Well, we saw the violence with how he treated Cassie in that video that leaked. So that's what the filing states as per People. Diddy's lawyers claim, far from the government's lurid descriptions, the video shows adults having consensual sex, plain and simple. Okay, where am I? Trying to go down here. Okay. Prosecutors, however, claim that the freak-offs were coordinated sex performances featuring male sex workers and women who were coerced into participating. The rap mogul's legal advocates requested that such videos described in the indictment be forwarded to the defense. They argue that the recordings do not establish any evidence of pressure or force being employed. They also refuted allegations about illegal activities, including secret filming, underground locations, and the involvement of minors. Instead, they described the sex scenes as consensual performances between adults. Combs now faces federal charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and prostitution following a September 2024 indictment. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges and has repeatedly denied the numerous allegations of sexual abuse, drugging, and rape. And then let's not forget, Keefe D is behind bars. And I don't remember all of the exact details, but I'm pretty sure Keefe D was pointing at Diddy for being responsible in Tupac's demise. So I don't think he's going to get off that easily. I really think that it would be an injustice if Diddy gets back out, because there's just so much. Sean Diddy Combs, who is currently incarcerated without bail, is scheduled to go to trial in May 2025. I hope we don't see another trial like, the Young Thug trial. I think that trial was so ridiculous. I think there were actual crimes there. How it was, messed up, I have no idea. But I do believe there were actual crimes that were committed. And, for whatever reason, Young Thug was able to escape. And I hope that, Diddy is not going to be one of those people, or one of these cases, because I think it's going to make the government look stupid. Let me see here. Any comments? I don't see any comments. So there was also, I think there was also, let me see if I can find it. I think there was also some talk about Diddy's mom being responsible for the way he is. How true that is, I don't know. I do remember seeing a video of her kissing him. Okay, so Newsweek says that Sean Diddy Combs was desensitized to sex after his mom's party. So this is published on January 14th. So let's see. A childhood friend of Sean Diddy Combs says in the Peacock documentary Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, that the disgraced mogul's mother, Janice Combs, threw parties throughout his young life that desensitized him to sex. Janice Combs did not respond to the documentary production's request for comment. Newsweek has contacted representatives for Sean Combs and Janice Combs by email for comment. Okay. Peacock releases documentary Diddy, Making of a Bad Boy. Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy hit Peacock on Tuesday. It includes interviews with dozens of people throughout Combs' life. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Including multiple childhood friends, professional colleagues, his former bodyguard, that's no surprise, Gene Deal's probably in there, an intern, and a makeup artist for his former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura. That's interesting. That would be a good one to watch. I watched another one. Damn, I can't remember the name of it. It's on Hulu. I think it's on Hulu, or is it Tubi? But I watched a few of them. I think TMZ was behind making it, and it was interesting to watch. Combs, 55, is in jail in Brooklyn awaiting his May sex trafficking trial. He is also the subject of at least 30 lawsuits accusing him of sex crimes. Combs has denied all wrongdoing. So the Peacock documentary, I have to watch that. That is good. That sounds like it's going to be good because it's actual people, his childhood friends and things like that. And it'll be like a new take on it. Peacock documentary sheds light on Diddy's mom childhood. Tim Dog Patterson, so I guess they call him Dog, said he and his mother lives with Sean and Janice Combs in their Harlem home. Patterson said he thinks Combs' alleged troubles with sex goes back to childhood. Wow, that is so... I wonder if these two are still friends, because that's kind of foul. He's going through a case right now, and you used to live with him, and now you're doing this documentary. Wow. On the weekend, we partied in the house, and we did that a lot, Patterson said. He was around all types of alcohol. He was around reefer smoke, drug addicts around, lesbians around, homosexuals. He was around pimps, pushers. That was just who was in our house. Patterson continued, people that attended the parties were from Harlem, from the streets. At night, it wouldn't be a thing to mistakenly walk into one of the bedrooms and you got a couple in there, butt naked. That's what we were privy to. Wow, this is what we were fed. Was it desensitizing us? I'm sure it was. Were we aware of it? No. That was just Saturday night, Patterson said. Wow. You would have never thought that. That is so interesting to me because a lot of people, especially Gene Deal, said that the industry changed Puffy. But here it is. This is something that his mother... Wow, that's interesting. So what are people saying about this? So Dr. Carolyn West, a domestic violence and sex trafficking expert in the doc. So in this same documentary, I definitely have to watch this. If you grow up in a very sexualized environment, that's going to shape your sexual template in terms of what are appropriate boundaries and what's acceptable. When you have a lot of unresolved trauma, the trauma doesn't go away just because you have all that access to wealth and power and no guardrails. The trauma is there, still unresolved, and you just have more resources to do more damage with. Combs' legal team to Newsweek in early January. And before I say that, if his mom was like this, and the way they interact and their dynamic, according to Gene Deal, he slapped his mother before. So there's nobody really to tell Diddy when he's wrong, to hold him accountable. And the question is like, who does he respect? Where does it stop? So Combs' legal team to Newsweek in early January. These documentaries include unchecked claims and provide platforms for baseless conspiracy theories without accountability or evidence. In the case of the Peacock documentary in particular, the motivations and credibility of those being interviewed must be questioned. And this is probably why his mother did not participate, because this documentary doesn't really help his case. It actually hurts his case. I do agree with his legal team that it hurts his case. I'm not saying that they're wrong for doing this, because, the assumptions that a lot of people had was that a lot of his habits were formed because even the conspiracy that, he's just doing this to keep his wealth. I kind of, I thought that out of my mind also, because if his mother taught him this, it has nothing to do with keeping his wealth. It has nothing to do with falling out of favor and now they want to take him down. It's literally something that he was taught, or, he was exposed to. Anyway, his legal team continues to say, in the case of the Peacock documentary in particular, the motivations and credibility of those being interviewed must be questioned. Many claim to have knowledge but lack any connection to the truth, while their wild, unfounded theories are cut and sensationalized to appear factual. Diddy's legal team has a lot of work to do, because they have to continuously dispute claims from people who have known him for years. So that's why it's kind of hard to defend someone like Diddy. I don't really see him making his way out of this. So what happens next? A separate docuseries, The Fall of Diddy, will premiere over 2 nights on ID Discovery starting on January 27th at 9 p.m. Episodes will also be available to stream on Max. I'm not even interested. I'm tired of watching that. It's disgusting. And, I don't know. I think they should have waited a few years. I feel overwhelmed with how many documentaries and stories are coming out right now. It's so disgusting that I don't want to watch it. The one with his childhood, though, I may watch that, because I think that's interesting. That's actually something that we did not know. I just kind of roll everything to one at this point and look at it as disgusting, because some of the things, especially with the child abuse, I'm like, it's just disgusting. So I'm not really interested, but wow. So he has a tough or a long battle. I don't see Diddy overcoming this. What do you guys think? Comment down below.